Have you waited until the very last minute to wrap your gifts because you just don't know how? If you have, this video is for you. So here is the really cute little coffee gift set that I'm going to wrap today. As you can see, this was actually the last strip of paper that was on the roll, so that's why it's actually too big for the gift. So I'm actually going to end up trimming it down. And so for trimming it, you basically just want to make the sides that you're folding over basically like the size of the box. So you don't really, and you have to calculate also the height of the box too. So yeah, so it's not very scientifical, but yeah, so you basically just make it fit kind of like so. And my biggest thing is always to crease the edges. So right there, I'm folding across where the corner is, I'm creasing it so that it just makes it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, so don't judge my use of packing tape. I ran out of regular, Scotch tape, but this works just as fine. And honestly, I only used 3 pieces of tape on the whole wrapping it in general too. So you don't really need a lot of tape, honestly, because then it's too difficult to open. But now I'm basically just cutting the edges off because it's almost impossible to make it look good with that much wrapping paper. Just trimmed both sides. And now it is time for the difficult part that everyone finds so hard to do. And basically, I fold in the sides first. So as you can see, I fold in the sides, and I'm very particular about creasing it. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but yeah, so basically you just want to fold down and then crease it into to make it look like 2 triangles. And so it's not that difficult once you just get the hang of it, obviously. But there you go. So then make the creases, and then my trick is the side that has the folded over paper, so whatever's on the top, that flap should be folded on the top as well. But here's a more better view, an aerial view there. Once again, being super perfectionist with the creasing and everything. It's so funny because Jeremy's dad saw me wrapping a gift, and he was literally laughing because I was trying to make it so perfect, and he was it's so funny. But yeah, that's just how I am. So basically now I'm doing the same thing, just creasing and folding 2 triangles, and the one that is on the top of the gift goes on the top, so that is the top flap. And now here goes piece of tape number 3, the last and final. Ta-da! It is all wrapped now, so that's awesome. And now I like to just add final touches just to make it extra pretty. And so for the ribbon, start off on the top, so where you want the bow to be on the top of, and then basically just do a little crossover. And you could do that if you do it in the middle, it'll make a perfect little crossbow. But I like to place the bow kind of in the top or bottom right or left, whatever corner sometimes, just because I like to be different. So then basically you just twist it, tie it. It's really up to you. You could tape it down if you want, but like I said, I like to make things as easy for the gift receiver to open it. And then I basically put a bow, so it's just a bow that you stick on, and I put that on to hide the little knot or whatever of the ribbon. And then my favorite part, I like to curl the ribbon. So you actually can curl it. I learned this, I can't remember where I learned it, but basically there's 2 different sides. There's the shiny side that you could tell that's not really it's kind of the bottom of the ribbon, and then the side that has the glitter and stuff. And then you just take the scissors and you take it on the edge right there, the sharp edge, obviously, on the inside of the scissors. And then you kind of just, I like to put the ribbon in between my thumb and the blade of the scissors, and then just run it along, just run it straight up, kind of. And I don't know the science behind it, but it makes the ribbon go from loose and almost straight to curly. So that is one of my favorite final touches. And after that, I'm pretty much done for all the wrapping part. All I need to do now is put a sticker on it. And like I said earlier, you know, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so when I'm choosing the sticker, I like it to, like, you know, color coordinate with the wrapping and the ribbon and all of that. So I really like this sticker out of the ones that I had. And yeah, so now here we have it, the finished product of how I like to wrap presents. And this goes for obviously any present, like you can use birthday like wrapping or whatever, like it doesn't have to be Christmas, obviously. But yeah, so there we have it, all done. Thanks for watching.